What's going on, everyone? Mr. Dylan here, and today I want to give you guys a short little update video. In this video, it's mostly just going to be talking about things that come to my mind. So without further ado, let's get into it. And sorry about my voice. I'm kind of a little sick due to the Texas weather and all that. It really has gotten me really sick to that point, so pardon for me sounding, if I was sick, just because I am. But anyways, first thing I want to talk about is where have I been for the past, few weeks or maybe month in that matter. Well, sorry for that absence. I've been having computer problems lately. NVIDIA released a new driver update for graphics cards that was causing, black screens to happen randomly. Like, it would happen to me while rendering a video or even editing in that matter. And sometimes it would even happen while playing a game. And it was just pissing me off. And not only had to deal with NVIDIA's mess, but also I've been having to deal with corrupt video files. And that's why the Resident Evil 7 walkthrough has kind of been delayed. Despite telling, a couple people that I know that it was going to be uploaded that day. And I do apologize for misleading, said people with that. But, yeah, it's just production with these videos has just been slow due to that. But hopefully with the next topic in mind, this will remedy the recording issues I've been having. And that's what I want to discuss about today. And that is my console gameplay. Some of you may notice that my uploads with, certain gameplays, like with my Resident Evil 7 walkthrough that I'm revisiting, but on the PS5, you'll all notice that the footage is in 1080p 30 frames, and a lot of, well, I don't think a lot of people, but some people that have made comments in the past about the footage that I've recorded, some people were wondering why my videos are in 30 frames a second. Well, that is because I am using a first generation Elgato Game Capture HD. This is an old capture card from 2012 that Elgato introduced during that time. I don't know if it's 2012 or 2011, but I know it's one of the first generation Elgatos, which I'll have an image up here as an example of what they look like. Yeah, I've been using this thing since 2019, and the reason why I've been using this thing is because, well, I've been on a budget for quite a while when it comes to these things, and I was just looking for something, cheap and affordable, and I found this thing on eBay for about $100. This was when they were still right around that price range. So I bought it, and that's what I used for videos, and really the 30 frames a second didn't really bother me. So I just went along with it. And plus, I thought, it made specific gameplay cinematic, like my Resident Evil 7 walkthrough. Well, let's take a look in 2025. This thing, I am going to admit, is kind of a hunk of junk. Don't get me wrong, it's still a decent capture card if you want to still use it for, other stuff if, you can't use, newer capture cards. But other than that, I'm just not been happy lately with my production quality when it comes to recording console gameplay. So I thought about it, and I had decided to save up enough money, and I managed to acquire a better capture card. And yes, it is another Elgato, but this time I've managed to acquire the Elgato HD60S. Now, yeah, I am honestly glad that I decided to invest in a better capture card because now I can record my gameplay at 1080p 60 frames a second without having to deal with, lower frame rate for the recording feedback and all that. Yeah, it started to bother me now to the point that I didn't mind it back then, but today it started to bother me. So the good news is I finally got a better capture card, and now I can record better, gameplay with my console now. And also, speaking of said capture card, the Black Ops 6, yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, so the Black Ops 6 gameplay that you're watching right now, this was recorded entirely through the new capture card. And what I'm planning on doing is, when this gets uploaded to YouTube, before it is, I mean, I'm actually going to render this in 4K and see how well, you know, it looks when it's uploaded. And, yeah, just thought I'd point that out. Anyways, so, one more thing before I let the gameplay go to no commentary. Oh yeah, update on the walkthrough. Because I now got a better capture card and I fixed my PC issues, the walkthrough for Resident Evil 7 will continue. I just need to find a good day to start recording it and all that stuff and so forth. Anyways, guys, that's it for what I want to discuss, and I will see you all in the next video whenever I have something in mind. And enjoy some Black Ops 6 gameplay here.